Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create Flodesk subscriber in different segments based on BigCommerce order. So here I'm running a BigCommerce store, and now what I want is that as I'm going to receive a new order from BigCommerce, then automatically by using all the detail of my order, I want to first create a new subscriber in Flodesk, and after creating that subscriber, I want to add that subscriber in a segment that I've created based on my orders. So here for my objective, I have to build a connection between BigCommerce and Flodesk. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, as I'm going to receive a new order from BigCommerce, then automatically I'm going to first create a new subscriber in Flodesk, and after creating that subscriber, I'm going to add that subscriber in a segment based on my order. So here for my objective, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and how I'm going to build this automation and how I can use Pabbly Connect for building this connection. For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Flodesk subscriber in different segments based on BigCommerce order. So if you run an online store, then you know how important it is to engage with your customers through targeted and personalized email marketing. Segmenting your email list based on customers' behavior, such as their purchase type, allows you to send more relevant and effective communications. So imagine I own an online store powered by BigCommerce, and I sell a variety of products from clothing to electronics. Now when a customer makes a purchase, I want to add them to my email list in Flodesk, but not just in a generic way. I want to segment them based on the product they bought. Now with this, I can do personalized marketing by segmenting customer on BigCommerce orders, and I can send tailored email campaigns that resonates with their specific interests and needs. For example, customer who purchase electronics might receive updates on new tech gadgets, while clothing buyers might get the fashion tips and promotions. Also, this will increase engagement, and by integrating BigCommerce with Flodesk by using Pabbly Connect, I can automatically add customers to specific segments in Flodesk based on their orders. So here we are going to integrate BigCommerce and Flodesk, and we are going to create this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now with the help of Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection between BigCommerce and Flodesk, and that too without any coding and programming skills. So here in this landing page of Pabbly Connect, we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time, and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I need to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will take us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in this dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow. So I'm going to click here on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Flodesk subscriber in different segments based on BigCommerce order. Now what I need to do is I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab I will find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account, and I'm going to select this particular folder of Flodesk. So I'm going to select this, and now I need to click on create. And this will take us to this window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we need to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be BigCommerce. So I'm going to search for that. So I'm going to select BigCommerce here. Now I need to give a trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. A new order created will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect BigCommerce with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting BigCommerce, I need to give a client ID, access token, and store hash key. So how I'm going to get all these details? For that, what I need to do is I need to go back to my BigCommerce account. And here I need to go to settings. And here in settings, I need to scroll down. And here I have this advanced settings, and in advanced settings, I have this option of API. So here in this API section, I need to open store level API accounts. So I'm going to open this. Now here, what I need to do is I need to create a new API account. So I'm going to click on this create API account button. And first I need to give a name. So here my name will be Flodesk subscriber. So this is going to be my name of API account. And now what I need to do is I need to give the zero auth scopes. So here I'm going to select all the required scopes. And here what are the required scopes that we need? For that, I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have all this list of the required scopes. So we need to give permission of modify to all these scopes. So I need to go back to BigCommerce and I'm going to give the permissions. So here I have selected all my scopes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on save. And after creating this API account, I can see I have my client ID, client secret and the access token. So here I need the client ID and the access token. So I'm going to copy these details and I'm going to paste them in Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to do that. And here I've filled my client ID and the access token. Now what I need is I need the store hash key. So for the store hash key, I need to again take you back to BigCommerce. And here for the store hash key, I need to take you to my path URL. And in my path URL, after this store dash, I have my store hash key. So I'm going to copy all this till dot and I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here. Now I have filled all the required details. So I'm going to click on save. And here I have successfully connected BigCommerce with Pabbly Connect. Now what I need to do is I need to click on save and send test request button. And here we can see it is waiting for response. So how I'm going to get this response? For that, I need to create a new order. So for creating a new order in my BigCommerce store, I need to take you back to BigCommerce. And here I'm going to open my store. So this is my BigCommerce store. And here these are all the types of products that I have in my store. And also these are my products. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an order. So I'm going to buy this product of Orbit Terrarium Large. So I'm going to add this to cart. I'm going to click on continue shopping. Now here I need to first give a customer email. So here my customer email will be michaelkarras46@pabblytudes.com and I'm going to click on continue. So this is going to be my customer email. Now I need to fill all these details of my customer. So here I need to first give a first name. So my first name will be Michael. Last name will be Karras. Now I need to give an address. So here I'm going to give a random address. So my address will be Old Street. Now I'm going to give a city. So my city will be Bhopal. Now I need to give a postal code. So I'm going to type a random postal code. And now I need to click on continue. And I need to make a payment for my order. So here this is a test payment. So I'm going to give a test card number. So this is the test card number. Now I need to give an expiry date. This is a random expiry date. I have to give the name on card. That will be Michael Karras. And I'm going to give a random CVV. So here I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to click on place order. So this is my order number, that is 102. And I have created this order. Now I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So this is the response that I have created a new order in my BigCommerce store and I have received this data ID. So this data ID is my order ID. So with the help of this data ID or this order ID, what I can do is I can get my product details and also I can get my order details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my action steps, and in my action steps by using this order ID, I'm going to get my product details and my order details. So for that, I need to set up my action steps. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in my action application, I'm going to again use BigCommerce. So I'm going to select BigCommerce here. Now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and get order by ID will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. Now I'm going to connect BigCommerce with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on connect. And I have already created this connection between BigCommerce and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use this existing connection and I'm going to click on save. Now here what I need to do is I need to give my order ID and I'm going to receive this order ID from my trigger response. So what I need to do is I need to use that response and I need to map my order ID here in this tab. So for that I need to use mapping, and what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I will open this response of BigCommerce And here this is my data ID. So this is my order ID too. So I'm going to map this. So here I have filled my order ID. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So by using my order ID, I have received all the detail of my order. So here I have my customer ID. Also I have the date created of my order. I have my status ID that is 11. I have the status that is awaiting fulfillment. I have my subtotal that is 109 rupees. Also in this, I have the item total that is 1. So this is my quantity. I have my country that is India. I have my country code that is IN. I have my currency code that is INR, which is for Indian rupees. Also here I have the first name of my customer that is Michael. I have the last name that is Karas. I have the address that is Old Street, city is Bhopal. This is the random pin code and the country is India. And here I have received the email address that is michaelkaras46@pabblytudes.com. So here I have received all these details of my order. Now what I need to do is I need to get the product details of this particular order. So for that I need to add one more action step. And again I need to use BigCommerce. So I'm going to select that. Now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And I'm going to use this action event of get product by order ID. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect BigCommerce with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on connect. I'm going to use that same existing connection and I'm going to click on save. Now I need to map the order ID. So I'm going to click here. I will open this first response of BigCommerce. And here this is my data ID or the order ID. So I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So here this is my order ID. I have my product ID. I have the name of my product that is Orbit Terrarium Large. And here I have the type of my product that is physical. I have the base price that is 109 rupees. And we can see that I have received all these details of my product. Now here, as I have received all the detail of my order and all the detail of my product, I need to create a new subscriber in my Flodesk account and I need to add that subscriber in a particular segment based on my BigCommerce order. So for that, I need to add one more action step. And here in my action application, I'm going to use Flodesk. So I'm going to select Flodesk here. And I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And create/update subscriber will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect Flodesk with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. And I will click on connect with Flodesk. Now here I need to click on allow to give access to my account. And I have successfully connected Flodesk with Pabbly Connect. Now here I need to first give a field by which I want to create or update subscriber. So I'm going to open this tab and here I have these two options of email and the subscriber ID. So I'm going to use this field of email. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to give a field value. So here I'm going to give the email address of my customer that I'm going to receive from my response of BigCommerce. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of BigCommerce. And here I'm going to search for the customer email address. So here this is the email address of my customer. So I'm going to map this. Now I need to give the first name. So I need to click here. I'm going to again open this response of BigCommerce. And here this is the first name of my customer. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the last name. So this is my last name. So I'm going to map this. Now here I have filled all the required details and I have all these options. So if you are going to receive all these details, you can fill that too. And if you want to send a confirmation email to your subscriber, then you can open this tab and you can select this option of yes. So by selecting the option yes, you will send confirmation emails to your subscribers. I'm going to select no here because I don't want to send any confirmation email. Now I have filled all the required details and I have mapped all these details here. So as I have mapped these details, I have made these details dynamic. Now what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new order and I'm going to receive the new response from BigCommerce, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here are going to get replaced with the new detail of the order in the real time. So here I have mapped all these details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have created a new subscriber in my Flodesk account with all the detail of my customer that I have received from my BigCommerce order. So to check this, let me take you back to Flodesk. Here I will go to all subscribers. And here in subscribers, we can see I have created this new subscriber that is named as Michael Karas. and the email is michaelcarris46@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that I have created the subscriber automatically in my Flodesk account, and now what I want is that I want to add the subscriber in a particular segment based on my BigCommerce order. So for that, I need to first take you to segments, and here in segments I have created these different segments based on my BigCommerce order. So these are my products that I have listed in my BigCommerce account, and I have created these segments for my BigCommerce products. So here what I want is that as I'm going to receive any order from these particular products, then I want to add my subscriber in these segments so that I can send some tailored and personalized emails based on my products. So for this, I have to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more actions tab. And here in my actions tab, I'm going to first set up a lookup table. So I'm going to select lookup table here. And now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and lookup table will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect lookup table. So here with this lookup table, what I'm going to get is I'm going to get the segment ID of the segments that I've created in Flodesk for the different BigCommerce products. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my lookup table, and I need to fill these columns of label and value. So here I'm going to add more rows. And now in the label, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the name of my products, and based on my BigCommerce products, I'm going to give the segment index of those products. So here in my label, I'm going to add my product name. So these are my different BigCommerce products, and with all these products, I have created different segments in Flodesk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the segment index of all these segments from Flodesk. So for getting the segment index, I need to take you back to Flodesk. And for getting the segment ID, what I need to do is I need to open this segment of first product, which is Able Brewing System. So I'm going to click on View. And here I need my segment index of this particular segment. So for getting the segment index, I need to check my path URL, and in my path URL after this segment slash, I have my segment ID. So I'm going to copy everything till this question mark, and I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here in the value. So this is my segment ID for this particular product. Now I'm going to do the same for these products, and here in my lookup table, we can see I have filled my value. So here I have my products, and also in the value, I have my segment ID for those products. Now what I need to do is I need to give my lookup key, and in my lookup key, I'm going to give the name of my product that I'm going to receive from my order from BigCommerce. So here I'm going to map the product name. So I need to click here. I will open the response of BigCommerce, and here this is the name of my product. So I'm going to map this. So this is the name of my product, that is Orbit Terrarium. Now what is going to happen is that I'm going to search for this lookup key in my lookup table, and as I'm going to find that lookup key in my lookup table, then automatically I'm going to get my value of the segment ID from this lookup table. So now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button, and here we can see I have received the response. So in the response I have my result value, and in the result value I have received my segment ID. So I have received my segment ID. Now what I need to do is that as I have created a new subscriber in Flodesk, then I want to add that subscriber in a particular segment based on my BigCommerce order. So for that, I need to add my last actions tab, and here my action application is going to be Flodesk. So I'm going to select Flodesk here, and now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and add existing subscriber to segment will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect Flodesk with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here on Connect, and I'm going to use this existing connection. So I'm going to click on Save. And now what I need to do is I need to give my subscriber email. So here I can either give my subscriber email or the subscriber ID that I have received from my response when I have created a new subscriber in Flodesk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to map my subscriber ID here. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Flodesk. And here this is my subscriber ID, so I'm going to map this. Now what I need to do is I need to select my segments, and here for selecting the segment, I need to give my segment ID. So every time I am going to receive a new BigCommerce order, then I want to add my subscriber in different segment based on my BigCommerce order. So for that, what I need to do is I need to map my segment ID here. So for doing that, I need to first toggle on this map button, and for giving my segment ID, I need to follow this format. So I need my segment ID like this in a particular bracket. So I'm going to first create a square bracket, And now here I need to map my segment ID. So I'm going to receive my segment ID from my lookup table. So I'm going to open this response, and here this is my result value. So this is my segment ID. So I'm going to map this. And here you can also map multiple segment IDs by just giving a comma and follow the same format. Now I'm going to close my bracket, and here I've mapped all the required details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have added my subscriber automatically in a particular segment based on my BigCommerce order. So as I have received my order for Orbit Terrarium, then automatically I have added my Flodesk subscriber in this particular segment, that is of Orbit Terrarium BigCommerce. So to check this, let me take you back to Flodesk, and here I need to refresh this. And here in segments, we can see I have the segment of Orbit Terrarium BigCommerce. So I'm going to open this, and in this segment we can see I have added this new subscriber. So the name of my subscriber is Michael Karras, and this is the email address, that is michaelkarras46@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that as I'm going to receive a new order from BigCommerce, then automatically based on my BigCommerce order, I'm going to create a new subscriber in Flodesk, and I'm going to add that subscriber in a particular segment based on the BigCommerce order. So in Flodesk, I have different segments that I've created for my BigCommerce order. And now I want to segregate all those subscribers in different segments according to their orders. So here I have created this automation, and now by this automation I can send tailored and personalized emails automatically to my customer based on their products that they are going to buy from my BigCommerce store. And here I have created this connection between BigCommerce and Flodesk, and now as I'm going to receive a new order from BigCommerce, then automatically I'm going to first create a new subscriber in Flodesk, and I'm going to add that subscriber in a particular segment in Flodesk. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we have created this connection between BigCommerce and Flodesk to create Flodesk subscriber in different segments based on BigCommerce orders. Now let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and in my trigger app, I have used BigCommerce as my trigger application, and my trigger event was new order created. Then I have set up my actions tab, and first I have used BigCommerce as my action application, and here my action event was get order by ID, and then I have used get product by order ID. After this, I have used Flodesk as my action application, and create/update subscriber was my action event. After this, I have set up my lookup table, and after setting up my lookup table, I have used my last action application, that is Flodesk, and my action event was add existing subscriber to segment. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.